Hello, and welcome to the Wheels/Blues podcast. Today is going to be a bit of a different episode because you only have Wheels today. But we also have a special guest.
Heyo, double underscore is back again.
Double underscore. That's not going to be a thing.
It is the thing. It's already a
might
thing.
be a thing.
I'm getting hatred on Twitter for that
You
already.
are getting hatred.
I know.
Thanks to the fans who supported me on that. I really, really appreciate that. And you are not wrong.
I love that it's fans plural.
Yeah,
It's a good sign.
We've got quite a few fans. Yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of this, we'll have a few more. Okay,
Sorry, I was gonna say we have to have a nickname for like the Undertaker's got the creatures of the night, and we need what do we call our legion?
Didn't Jeff Hardy have the creatures of the night? Didn't he steal
He probably
that?
stole that TNA.
Probably stole it. Yeah,
He probably steal that.
Probably
TNA.
stole that. Yeah. But yeah, what's been going on since the last time we saw each other?
Work has been crazy busy.
Yeah?
This week. Yeah,
What's been going on at the pizza shop?
it just getting those pizzas out. I don't think you can get them out fast enough. It was a ridiculously busy week.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Especially today. I don't know. There's like some kind of parent-teacher conference.
I know at the Whiskey Jack, there's like a bunch of fucking kids in town. They're serving like
Oh yeah.
80 kids
Uh-huh.
spaghetti and pizza for some reason. Even though they don't make spaghetti and pizza at the Whiskey Jack.
That's pretty much what my week was: spaghetti and pizza.
So yeah, all you kids in town, not everywhere has spaghetti and pizza.
Yeah, you come to me. You want spaghetti and pizza?
Go to
I'll hook
Eric
you up with
Daniels at
spaghettis.
North Face Pizza.
I got your spaghetti hookup.
Best pizza in town. All right, so what else did you do this week?
That's pretty much it. Just you just get so drained.
Yeah,
So just going home, playing around with the kid.
yeah. How's Tommy?
He's good.
It's good.
He's good. He's been a good boy.
Awesome.
This kid's raking in the Hot Wheel cars. I think he's onto us.
Yeah, well, as long as he keeps liking those Hot Wheels cars,
Yeah,
they're
man.
super cheap and easy to buy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be me and Eric today because somebody was unable to show up. Somebody's got the sniffles. So we're gonna let it slide this week. But Yoko's trying to break up the band. It's only been a week. But yeah, so we're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff. The format might be a little bit different, but we're just going to have some fun and see where this conversation takes us.
Yeah, the NWO might hijack this conversation a little later.
NWO.
So yeah, I guess right off the bat, NHL trades.
NHL trade. Yeah,
Those Oilers, man, they're giving away
week.
those picks.
Man, they're giving away so many picks.
You guys gave away a lot of picks.
And they gave, we've got no pick, we've got no firsts. Oh no, we have a first, we have no second, no third, and no fourth this year. Like,
Did the Oilers trade a human away or just picks?
we traded like their plugs away. Like traded Sam Gagner away, which was really sad because I like Sam Gagner, but he's not good enough to be in the NHL anymore. I'm sorry, Sam, if you're listening. I love you. Come back in the off season. We love you. But they're just not. They traded away their picks and their pluggers that were just kind of there when everyone else was injured, which is really going to be a lot of help right now because Andreas Athanasio and Mike Green are both injured. They played like 4 periods.
Yeah, you guys have really been hit with the injury bug.
Funny.
It's getting bad.
Yeah.
I see a lot of like 4 to 6 weeks. It's a lot of weeks in there, not like
A lot of
day to
weeks.
day.
Yeah, man, a lot of weeks.
But your boys, I mean, the core is coming back or is back. McDavid, and those guys.
Yeah, McDavid's back already.
He's back already.
Cassian's back tomorrow after his 7-game suspension for kicking somebody in the chest. Because that's super
Attaboy.
smart. Yeah, right?
Good Canadian hockey.
And I think Yamamoto's back too. He might not have been as injured as everybody thought. But other than that, I think those are the only 2 that are back right away. I'm not sure when we're getting Klefbom back or like Chris Russell or any of the other guys that we actually need coming back. And so that's that. And but in other trades, lots of teams made lots of good trades. Anaheim traded. No, Anaheim didn't really trade anybody.
No, I don't think so.
No, they traded a couple of like their younger guys. Or
There was no real like big moves. I thought like no big names.
All
really
the
went anywhere.
expected guys that were supposed to be traded didn't get traded. Really.
Yeah.
No. Like Zach Parise almost went to friggin' New Jersey again for some reason. But like is
he really still in the league, Zach Parise?
Yeah, Zach Parise is still in Minnesota.
I gotta pay more attention because my old favorite. I see Kovalchuk is he moved, did he not, or did he stay in Montreal?
Oh, sorry, folks.
Oh, I guess Tyson's getting everybody sick.
Oh man, jeez. Kovalchuk was traded to Washington, so go Washington.
Yeah.
Ovi's gonna win the scoring title.
Could they go back to back? Could they go back to back?
I think they could go back to back. I think Tampa Bay is so good, but they could go back to back. I think.
Who's top in the East right now? I know it's not Toronto, so we can eliminate.
Oh, buddy, we're gonna get into.
We'll get into that.
We'll get to Toronto.
Good lord.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tampa or Washington that's number one in the league right now.
Tampa or Washington.
Oh no, it's Tampa, Washington, or Boston. Do not quote me on that for sure. But those three are definitely the top teams in the NHL.
Yeah,
let alone the East. Those are the three big dogs in the East.
Our official fact checker at Shroot1, I'm sure he'll hit us up on where we're at.
He will for sure.
Everyone's favorite stickler at Shroot1.
Favorite stickler at Shroot1.
Yeah, so the Leafs. I guess the Leafs, same deal. You know, not really a lot of noise.
Buddy, they had so
there
much
was some noise, but not in a good way.
That's actually my favorite trade. Michael Hutchinson was traded to Colorado.
Yeah.
I hope Colorado wins the Stanley Cup. And Mike Hutchinson
will.
Mike Hutchinson gets a ring.
Probably will.
Good. I hope if the Oilers lose, Mike Hutchinson, buddy.
We get him.
Win for Hutch. Win for Hutch, Colorado. Win for Hutch.
Toronto gets them. We break their soul. We send them off into the world, and then they win cups. And Phil Kessel.
That's Phil Kessel.
Great example, man.
Buddy. And now he's crying in Arizona.
Yeah, well, he made his mark. He's good now. I think he's good now.
He's good.
He still doesn't have respect, but I think he's good now.
Well, you know.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
The goalie.
Oh, buddy. So
that was our Zamboni driver.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, how does that work? How do you just like pull some bum?
What? Well, that's what happens. That's the rule they've all decided upon. When there's two goalies that are injured, you have to have a goalie to play.
Right, absolutely.
That's
not a player for not a position player. It doesn't have to be a guy who's already on the team.
Well, I think he's like a beer league hockey player or whatever. But like,
so you're telling me if Ron Hextall was driving the Zamboni that night, Ron Hextall's playing goal. It just so happens that way.
The Maple Leafs might have won if Ron Hextall wasn't goal.
I'd be breaking legs if I knew that.
Oh man, fair enough.
I'd give him a job. Yeah, so that was just like.
But David Ayers, local celebrity, Ayers, man, he was on Stephen Colbert.
Was he really?
Yeah,
I saw his stick is in the Hockey Hall of Fame now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they put his stick into the Hockey Hall of Fame as the only. They kept calling him an e-bug.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means, and I'm assuming you.
Oh no, it's e-bug, emergency backup goalie.
Oh, okay, all right.
E-bug, emergency backup goalie. Yeah.
So I guess he was the first one ever to record a win, and of course there was a big hubbub all down the comments of
absolutely.
Well, what was the guy's name? Well, what about Steve Foster? I guess this guy is Steve Foster.
He played for Chicago. I think it was even last year. There was,
but I guess he played less time and didn't get a win recorded. Whereas this Ayers guy, he went the full. He played a full period and then some.
Yeah.
But let in 2 goals. First of all, this guy let in 2 goals.
He beat
right off the bat. He didn't beat Toronto, right? We put 2 goals right by him right off the bat, and sometimes you just get dumb luck. I think it's dumb luck.
Dumb luck.
Yeah, I think it's dumb luck.
He stopped 8 of 10 shots.
Well, who took
8 of 10 shots.
Who took those shots? I mean,
wasn't
Marner.
One of the $12 million players on your team.
It wasn't Edmonton's favorite son, William Nylander. But
as we discussed, he's a Leaf forever.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
You can't even give him away.
I don't care. He's a restricted everything.
He is a restricted everything. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm not as informed about the trades. It happened, it feels like ages ago. It was only a week ago. But
yeah, right.
There's I can't really remember all the big trades.
I just think it wasn't because it wasn't big.
There was a few fairly decent trades. Like Patrick Marleau was traded to Pittsburgh.
Is that a big trade?
No, but he's kind of an older guy that should get a cup.
He is old. He's not kind of old.
He's kind of old. Joe Thornton was all salty. He didn't get.
He was salty.
He is salty.
Not happy.
Oh man, Jumbo Joe, stop going back to San Jose, Joe.
What are you doing?
Come to the Oilers. They wanted you.
What about like the standings roundup? Where the Oilers?
They're tied for third. They're like just before the wild card.
Right.
So, yeah, they've lost 2 in a row. Like they shit the bed this week so far. So they play Winnipeg tomorrow. We'll see how that goes.
That's gonna be a tough slog.
It's gonna be a tough slog for sure.
They're such a good team.
Yeah, Winnipeg's pretty good.
Even without Bufflin.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what happened there?
Bufflin, he kind of took the season off. Personal injury. I think he had a wrist injury to start the year.
Right.
And then just
wasn't feeling it?
Yeah,
like,
he just was like, yeah, pretty much. I know. He lives in Winnipeg, dude. Come on.
Does he live in Winnipeg?
Well, I'm assuming
That's
he's
even
from
worse.
Winnipeg. Like, it's the Winnipeg Jets, so I'm assuming he lives in Winnipeg.
I mean, I'm sure he has a rented condo.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, in the summertime, he's in, like, Miami or LA.
Wherever he's from, yeah.
Well, he's from the States, so he's from somewhere.
Yeah.
He's
definitely from somewhere.
He's from somewhere in the States.
He's from somewhere. Parts unknown.
Parts unknown in the States. Justin Buff. Big Buff.
Yeah, speaking of Buff, Dante Bichette's little boy there.
Dante Bichette, yeah, Bo.
Bo is getting promoted to leadoff spot.
Bo
for
knows.
The Jays.
The Jays know that Bo knows, and that's why they promoted him.
Bo knows. It's nice to have what seems to be is going to be like a stable leadoff guy.
You think that? You think he's going to be stable?
I think he will be. I think he's going to be consistent. I mean, look at some of the guys we've had lead off in the past. I mean, Jose Batista was our leadoff guy.
No, that's very true.
You know what I mean? So I think it's good. And looking up, he had from the leadoff spot last year 11 dingers, 21 RBI from the leadoff spot. I mean, that's I think that's pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
Coming from the number 1 spot.
They had Biggio in the leadoff a lot last year, too. I like Biggio a lot.
Yeah.
I think
Biggio, he's got speed.
He's got the speed. He's not going to hit dingers, I think, all the time, but he's going to hit for, like, base hits all the time.
I'll take 11 dingers from the leadoff spot, man. You know?
Base hits every, like, third at bat.
Base hits, doubles.
Yeah. All the time.
He can steal, too. He can run.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got some legs.
Absolutely. He hit for the second one. He's good.
He's a young horse.
He's a young horse for sure. Just like his daddy. Just like Craig.
Yeah, and Nate Pearson as well. This guy struck out the side against the Yankees in this during a spring training game. This guy's hot. This guy is hot.
How old is Nate Pearson? Tell me about Nate Pearson. I don't really know.
I don't know how old he is, but I can tell you that he's number 8 on the MLB's top 100 prospects list. He throws triple-digit fastballs. And I think the question with this kid is not if he's going to get called up this year. When is he going to get called up this year?
Oh, I thought he's not up. He's in spring.
No, he's there, but
he'll
probably end up in AAA.
Okay,
kind of like Guerrero, But I think this guy's trip to the show might be way quicker than Guerrero's.
Really?
Pitching's we always struggle with pitching.
That's true.
And who's our we got Tanner Roark. We just picked up Tanner Roark.
Yeah.
On the off season.
You got that Hyun Ryu guy, Ryu.
Yeah. So I mean, if one of these guys goes down, I think we can make space for this guy.
Yeah.
And bring. I mean, number 8 on the top. Like the Jays have just been so lucky with these prospects that we've had.
Well, maybe this is the year where they finally turn the lucky prospects into lucky wins, man.
Yeah, it's hard to think about that right now, especially with the Leafs being on the cusp.
Toronto can't rely on the Raptors, man, to be the only good sports team in the city. Go Raptors, man. The Raptors, buddy.
Yeah,
go Raptors.
Raptors have been where it's at for a while now.
Yeah, a couple years, man. I think, we did have a fan point out that the best team in the NBA is in the East. Last week, I would like to correct myself because I said it was Denver last week. But it is, in fact, the Milwaukee Bucks who are in the East. And
who we beat.
So why
would you be worried about it?
I'm not worried about the Bucks at
all. Apparently I was the one who was
Giannis
worried about
is soft. Giannis Antetokounmpo is soft.
He is a little soft.
He's not playoff tested like.
He's a true new era.
Absolutely,
NBA.
absolutely.
Like, there's no
for sure.
There's no like there's no grit.
No, not at all. Not at all. No.
He looks
although he's not taking like maintenance days like somebody who used to play for Toronto and still does it.
He does still. He's
many maintenance days, man. Like load management. Kawhi, what the fuck is that?
I don't know what it is, but I need some of it.
You make $32 million a year. You fucking play basketball until your leg falls off. Load management.
LeBron does that.
Come at me too, LeBron. You play too.
LeBron plays so hard. I mean, he looks like he's 50 years old, man.
That's true. He does so.
He's an old looking.
He's
dude.
looking old. Yeah.
If he had a mustache, he would look like. It'd be like Booker T, like in '97 WCW. He just looks like 100 years old.
Booker T.
Yeah, that's right, Booker T.
But yeah, the Raptors have gone on a bit of a streak here. They've been playing really well, except for their blip against the Bucks. The Bucks beat them, unfortunately, this week. But other than that, the Raptors are smooth sailing.
I think they can still handle them.
I think 7 games that they'll be able to. I think
we're going right through. I mean, if we've been making like at least the third round. Like what? Like the last 3 years?
There's no one in the East that can stop the Raptors.
No, I don't think so. Which is again what I was trying to say. The best. Okay, so the best team is the Bucks. Yeah. I'm not worried about the Bucks. I don't think the Raptors are worried about the Bucks.
No, that's fair. Yeah, but I'm not really worried about the East either, or the West, man. Like I'm not worried about the Lakers.
Because we can't beat LeBron.
I'm not worried about
the Lakers are definitely going to the playoffs.
I'm not worried about LeBron. He's old.
You think we can beat LeBron?
You just said he looks like a 50.
Well, he looks, but he sure as hell doesn't play that way.
That's very true, man. I kind of secretly wanted to be the Raptors and the Clippers in the final. I kind of secretly wanted
like a 4-game sweep and just.
Oh, buddy,
Although I think Drake would be too much to handle.
Drake is too much to handle anyway. He's too much to handle anyway.
Showing up with his championship.
This was long. I read this in the news like a while ago. Apparently, that trader let Kawhi Leonard and Paul George hang out at his house in Miami or wherever the fuck he lives, and when he's not in Toronto, and discuss going to the Clippers. So screw
this
you,
is Drake.
Drake did this. Screw you, Drake.
What a fucking guy.
Turncoat.
So like Drake just has like mad like Clipper shit in his fucking house. Like he's got like a secret room where he's probably got like.
He's a super like NBA. He's probably got like all the fucking Raptors and like all the gear.
That's upsetting all the NBA.
I was really surprised to hear that.
Fucking Drake.
I thought Drake was like Raptors like only.
I thought he owned the damn team the way he's
fucking looks like
he's like Steve Ballmer.
He acts like
I'm the owner of the Clippers.
Right?
There's
a practice facility for that fucking guy.
No, that's his shit, right? Owl.
OVO,
whatever it is.
Yeah,
the owl is the logo.
I don't know what OVO is, but sure.
I have no idea. I see it's a Drake. We'll just say it's a Drake subsidy.
It's a Drake subsidized.
What is it?
Practice facility.
What isn't? But yeah, no. I mean, I worry about teams in the West, and I worry about LeBron James because I think that's jam done.
Load management, buddy. He's not even going to be able to play in the playoffs.
You know, they say he's going to pull a Durant. He's going to drop dead in the middle of the...
He has to play against Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry takes charges like a monster.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't run into Kyle Lowry for
he's like... games. It's like Kevin Hart, but he's like not funny. Kevin Hart is like a little dude who...
Kevin Hart.
He's buff, though.
Kevin Hart, yeah, he is. All that hanging out with The Rock.
I see Kevin Hart has he's got like a YouTube show.
Does he?
It's they're going into season 3, believe it or not. It's like Kevin Hart fit that or something.
Okay.
And it's like him like doing like exercise stuff with like different celebrities.
Okay.
So for instance, I just watched one episode because it was late like last night, and I was like, well, I thought it was dreaming almost, but it was like it was Kevin Hart and Bill Hader, and they were trying out like the episode was called like As Seen on TV.
Okay.
And they're just trying out all this weird shit like that you would have ordered off an infomercial like 2 in the morning.
Right.
Like, yeah, man, he's a big dude, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, well,
maybe he could come play for the Raptors. He balls.
I don't know.
Stephen A. Smith could be a Raptor. I'd take him, man.
Fuck Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith.
He whipped that team in
the
Raptors
so much.
I think
Screw Stephen A. Smith.
You could call him the Black Tortorella.
He is the
He
Black
hates people,
He
man.
hates everybody. Man, that guy was all mad when the Raptors won. He's like, the NBA championship should be in America. Fuck you, Stephen A. Smith. The NBA championship goes where Kyle Lowry says it goes.
And it doesn't matter that, like, the whole team is American.
Yeah, no, not at all. No, of course not. No, no.
Yeah, give me a break, Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith, boo.
Yeah,
Also in sports news, I read today that Tom Brady might be going to the Raiders.
is he doing a tour at all? Is he doing the Peyton Manning?
I think he's doing the flex thing where he's like, oh yeah, you think you can win without me, eh? So he's gonna go tour around.
Really? You think so?
I can see that. I think he's absolutely gonna go back to New England, but he's gonna go flirt with some other teams.
Yep.
You know, let them play around. He's gonna get into bed with some teams. Get a little gift. Get a little love.
So maybe you don't know, but how important is like the owner of the team? Like, as opposed to, like, because, like, I never hear about, like, NFL GMs. I always hear about, like, the owners.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, how much, like, does this have anything to do with, like, Kraft being, like, a weirdo and, like, Tom Brady not, maybe they don't get along?
Okay. Robert Kraft is not a weirdo.
He's a little bit of a weirdo.
Why? Because he got a handy J in a Vietnamese massage parlor? Come on. What? Is that why?
I'm sorry, Handy J?
Handy
Is
job.
that what they call them? Handy J's?
A hand job at a Vietnamese massage parlor.
I just wonder, though, what else is this guy, like, up to?
He's a billionaire.
Well, yeah, I know he's a billionaire, so what else is this guy up to? What else does he dabble in?
He's dabbled in nothing that nobody with $1 billion hasn't dabbled in.
I think he's hanging out at that Bohemian Grove.
Oh, dude,
that is another story for him.
He does have some political affiliations that are not that cool. But, you know, he's a billionaire. Some politicians protect that.
So you think I'm sorry, you said Denver?
No, I think the Raiders.
The Raiders?
I heard
really? The Raiders?
I heard he was talking about the Raiders are like a kind of a legacy team.
Yeah, that's true.
They're kind of a legacy team.
With John Gruden?
They had Gruden. They had Madden. They had Bo Knows.
Yeah,
they had Bo
did
Jackson. They had Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
They've won a couple Super Bowls. Like they're kind of one of the more popular franchises. Although they're fucking going to Vegas now. Like they're not even in LA anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe he's like, I can't live in Vegas, man.
He should convince the fucking Browns to.
Oh,
if he went
to the Browns,
can you believe that?
They would drop whoever the fuck is in the Browns now.
I can't think of his name right now.
They would drop Baker Mayfield.
Boomer Sooner.
They would drop him like that.
Yeah. He would be yesterday's news. He would be a Montreal Alouette. That's what would happen to him.
Anybody, Tom Brady calls anybody. That quarterback is gone. Man,
I'd love to see him on that team. I think
on the Browns.
On the Browns, why not?
That's true.
They got OBJ.
They have a decent man.
All you need is a tight end.
OBJ would be so happy.
Oh man,
Tom Brady showed up.
Oh, it'd be like winning a car on The Price Is Right.
It would absolutely be like winning a car on The Price Is Right. old bionic car, because that's what Tom Brady is now.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's really split. Like from what I see on social media. From like, you know, the SI writers, there's really two camps of like people like he's not going anywhere, and then there are some who is like he is gone.
Yeah, that's kind of like I've heard both sides as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like because this is the first year to me that you've only ever heard it both sides. I've never ever heard before that Tom Brady's gonna leave the Patriots. I've never heard that chatter before.
Has he ever taken a pay cut? I bet you he hasn't.
I don't think his like salary has gone up in proportion to like choke artist Aaron Rodgers or like
my god,
choke artist Aaron Rodgers.
The better team won.
Or
the better team won. Unfortunately,
stack of dimes Tony Romo. Like,
hey man, he parlayed a mediocre football career into what I think is going to be a long broadcasting career. Do you like him?
Yeah, I don't mind.
You like him?
I like Tony Romo. He's got some good football knowledge.
I'd love for Fox to drop Aikman and bring Romo in because I'm a big, what's his name? What's the announcer's name?
Trey Bradshaw?
No. Like the actual play-by-play. He does the baseball. He does football.
Is that Chris Christie?
No.
Chris
Collinsworth? He's like
Chris Collinsworth. Is it Chris Collinsworth?
No, that's CBS.
CBS? Isn't that CBS? The football's
No,
on
Fox.
CBS.
Fox.
Oh, Fox.
What's his name? He does the baseball playoffs. He does all the football.
Joe Buck?
Joe Buck, yes. I can't believe
Joe Buck. It's Joe Buck.
He is the voice of like sports to me. I'd love for Joe Buck into it. Yeah, it's Joe Buck.
Oh, well,
Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are the team on Fox.
There you go. Okay.
And then it's Collinsworth and Michaels on NBC, I think.
Sure, yeah.
And then CBS is Romo and that other fucking
Terry Bradshaw?
No, Terry Bradshaw's on the panel on Fox.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love announcers. I need a good one. Joe Buck has that great voice.
Joe Buck's got a good voice, man.
Oh, man. He always knows what to say.
Joe Buck, Bob Cole. Yeah, good.
Bob Cole, yeah. That was the voice of my childhood right there, Bob Cole. And, well, I guess more so Joe Bowen. But you probably... Oh, no, you probably know Joe Bowen. He's spent some time with Joe Bowen. Yeah. Holy Mackinac.
Holy Mackinac.
So still undecided then on Brady.
Still undecided, yeah. I hope he goes back to the Patriots. But I could see him going for someone else, man.
I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him go to hell. I think he'd be great on that team.
Wow,
I think he'd be a great addition.
Hot take. Tom Brady would go to hell. Somebody's bitter that Aaron Rodgers is a bit of a choke artist.
No, he's not.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's getting old.
Tom Brady is like 725.
Yeah, but he's not a human being.
He's not.
He's not a human being. There's something else. He was assembled at NFL headquarters.
Hey, man. Whatever gets the Patriots more Super Bowls, I'm down.
Roger Goodell is definitely doing something. There's definitely some tampering.
Oh, yeah.
Wrapping that up. I have to get to this. Wilder Fury too. I know there's I'm sure everybody just turned the show off, but I have to talk about this boxing match.
I will say I did look for the boxing match. I wasn't able to find it. He apparently knows better where to look for this kind of stuff than I do.
Yeah,
I did really want to see it because I kind of think that Tyson Fury guy's a bit of an entertaining guy. So
he's super entertaining.
Did you see? I saw this on fucking. Tim and Sid on Sportsnet. Did you see that fucking costume Deontay Wilder was wearing?
That was
What is that?
He was. I don't know what that was. That was like some Darth Vader.
That's like a Darth
on
Vader
acid,
Night King,
something.
Night King robot.
But that's like the entrances. Okay, so first of all, I never would have watched this fight if Fury didn't wrestle Braun Strowman.
Right,
at the last Saudi Arabia show.
I would have no idea who the fuck he is.
Exactly. This would have been because I see a big boxing match, and I just think it's gonna be like a dance competition, like the friggin' Mayweather fights are.
I will say Tyson Fury seems like a rad dude. He donated his entire boxing purse after he won to a charity. So good on you, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Rad.
Because he probably picked up a lot of money.
It was like $9 million, and he just gave that away. So that's awesome, Tyson Fury.
But yeah, that was I got exactly what I wanted out of that fight.
Okay.
These the entrances were it was like wrestling. He came out on a throne being carried by these four girls. On one of those platforms.
Deontay Wilder?
No. This was Tyson Fury.
Okay.
And he had the crown, but he came out to that. I'm crazy.
Really?
He came out to this old song. He's singing it, and he's blowing kisses with his with his gloves. And then Wilder comes out. He comes out with his own he had a live rapper. The song was awesome.
Yeah.
The entrance was crazy because like I said, it was Darth Vader.
Robot Darth Vader.
It was robot disco Darth Vader.
Jesus.
It glowing eyes and all that, and these guys came out throwing soup bones, haymakers.
It was
right, so Tyson Fury promised a second round knockout, and that did not happen. What did happen is he busted open Wilder's eardrum.
Whoa!
I think it was the second or third round.
Whoa.
So every time he went to the corner, it was just blood pouring out of his ear. Gushing. They're wiping it off. It's coming right back. Yeah. The guys I felt so bad for him because he's coming out. just spaghetti legged.
Oh man!
And so Fury was just hammering.
So he was done by the second round.
He was done, and it was a 6-round TKO. Yeah. His coach threw the towel.
Yeah, I heard that the coach threw the towel.
Buddy, I was so tired when that fight started, and I woke right up. That really
So was it like a good technical boxing match, or was it just Tyson Fury beating the shit out of him for
No, it was good. The first 2 rounds were good. They were just hammering each other.
Right.
But once the eardrum popped and the equilibrium was off, Wilder was just he was clenching a lot.
Yeah.
And Fury's just hammering on him.
Yeah.
There was one point where Fury, he had they were clenched on the ropes, and you just see Fury's was flickering his tongue right beside his ear. The guy's a showman.
That's
it was so awesome. I'm holy shit! The Brits in the crowd are going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, was it in England? It was in England.
No, it was in Vegas at the MGM Grand, but there was a lot of British fans.
No,
there was a lot.
So many soccer hooligans.
Yeah, so there will be a rematch.
Okay, yeah, I did see that.
There was a rematch clause, and Wilder's that's going down, and there will be another review of Fury Wilder 3.
Sweet. I will make sure that I catch that one to be more informed.
Oh, we'll watch it.
For sure, yeah. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Awesome. I'm down for that.
But yeah, no, if it wasn't for a Saudi Arabia WWE show, I would have never watched that fight. I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
Holy shit, was that good.
And that is the only good thing that would ever come out of a WWE show from Saudi Arabia. That we now know who Tyson Fury is. So, congratulations.
Because, they're last.
Nothing else but Tyson Fury and making the world more aware.
Because their last foray this past Thursday in Saudi Arabia was you kind of wish the plane didn't make it to Saudi Arabia instead of the other way around.
Yeah, they got detoured somewhere.
I can't believe that we're sitting here right now with Goldberg as a 2-time Universal Champion going into the marquee match.
In the last year.
Yeah.
He's been a champion twice in the last year.
Yeah. So he will be your headliner with Roman Reigns. And I think a cancer patient is going to get booed. I think they're going to boo a cancer patient, and they're going to boo an old man.
Do you think they're going to boo I think
the WrestleMania crowd,
I feel like Roman's going to get more cheers now because he's fighting Goldberg. If it was Roman and The Fiend, I will say, I do kind of think if it was Roman versus The Fiend, or Roman versus Cena, those were the couple possibilities, I think. Yeah. Roman would have got booed out of the building.
Against Cena, though?
I think Cena's been gone for ever. Everybody loves Cena now.
I think Cena reigns at it. But again, the the hardcore fans, I think that's a popcorn fart in church.
You think they still hate on Cena after all these years?
I think he's going to get the big pop tonight.
I know we're missing that for you, folks.
We're missing John Cena returning.
John Cena returns.
With that JBL hairdo.
Yeah, buddy.
But I think... I mean, what babyface do they have besides Roman Reigns on SmackDown? Daniel Bryan's kind of just sitting there. He's not really doing anything, but he's not a super face.
Yeah, well, he's kind of a face. He still gets the biggest pop out of all the stars there.
But
other than The Fiend, I think he gets the biggest pop. But The Fiend gets a heel pop. He doesn't really get the...
He gets the hardcore fan pop.
He does get the hardcore
The kids probably
but Daniel Bryan still gets the hardcore pop too, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But he's not it's... when you hear Daniel Bryan, do you get excited when you hear his name? Because he's not doing anything on SmackDown right now.
I like watching him wrestle.
I like watching him wrestle too, but it's just okay, cool. I know that I'm going to get 10 decent minutes right now.
Yeah.
But, where else do you go on SmackDown? Fucking Goldberg. This is... Oldberg versus leukemia.
Man.
Who goes down?
Surviving leukemia. This leukemia survivor is winning.
Can leukemia survive Goldberg?
He better wreck Goldberg. He better I
think Reigns absolutely wins. I think that's the only... God help me if Goldberg
Oh man,
wins a WrestleMania,
and that's gonna be such a small, short fucking match too.
Oh yeah,
and that's the main event of Mania. That's
probably gonna be your main event.
It's like 5 minutes.
Because I don't think Brock and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Goldberg couldn't pick up Bray Wyatt yesterday. You can't pick up Roman Reigns.
Did you see that jackhammer?
So bad.
Whoa.
He barely got him. He didn't get him up.
It was like they went to go up, and it was like. Ugh.
He's like, oh shit, this guy's really big. I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm an old fucking guy.
There is a lot of man packed into this tunic. But yeah, no, I think it's just. I would have loved to have seen a Fiend WrestleMania entrance, but now who does he fight?
Cena. We just.
Oh yeah, Cena. But so then Cena. So now he loses to. This is why CM Punk left WWE.
This is absolutely why you left.
Because he's well, you're fighting Brock. Okay, but what's Brock doing tomorrow? Oh, he's not going to be here. Well, so this is what the Fiend is seeing now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think because Goldberg's not going to be there every day? There's definitely no rematch going on there.
Definitely not. Although I will say that he did show up today after that long ass Saudi Arabia thing.
Yeah, so I'm surprised. Well, they probably got him out of there too. He probably has his own fucking.
He was there for
he's with Brock, man. They got their own.
Yeah, he was there like 2 minutes. He's fine. He had to walk out for 2 minutes. He probably made like $500,000.
Oh, at
fucking
least,
Goldberg.
At least Goldberg. That's probably at a premium.
Premium, yeah.
Oh,
well, I'm sure he's not making Brock money.
I think the Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg. I think they're kind of in this. Probably the Undertaker leads that pack.
You think Undertaker makes more money than Lesnar?
Absolutely.
You think so?
He's been there like 30 years,
I hope that you're right. I feel like out of all those three guys, he's the only one that he's the only one that deserves it the most.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to give a part-timer that kind of money,
yeah,
I hope it's him.
Because Brock's got a bloated contract anyway. I'm sure the Undertaker isn't on. I'm sure he has it's gotta be. I'm sure they're working out a Legends deal for him. At least I hope they're working out a Legends deal.
Taker's got like a lifetime contract. He's never gonna leave.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and nor should he, man. Like, it's not. He can't act. He's not gonna get into movies all of a sudden. He's not gonna get into movies.
He's not gonna be an Expendables 4.
No, nobody wants.
No Undertaker.
Nobody wants Suburban Commando Undertaker.
What about Mr. Nanny Undertaker?
Was he in the Mr. Nanny too?
No, that was Hulk Hogan.
Nobody wants Hulk Hogan in movies either. Nobody wants Hulk Hogan anywhere.
That's because Hulk Hogan's not making that kind of movies.
Nobody wants Hulk Hogan in any viewer of their screen.
The Rock still likes Hulk Hogan. Does that help his image?
Does he though?
Yeah. Well, he slaps hands with him in public. So why would The Rock give a shit?
Why would
if he dissed Hogan, why would he give a shit?
Because The Rock's father is a black man who just died.
I don't know. That's so weird with Hulk Hogan.
It's not weird. It's cut and dry.
No, I mean, because there are. I mean, there are. I'm sure. Like,
I bet you he voted for Trump.
Hogan?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Trumper.
I'll bet you.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, no, I think WWE is
real American, buddy. Real American.
He's American made.
He's American made.
He's fucking horrible.
He's a horrible.
I can't stand Hulk Hogan anymore. I just can't. I used to love him as a kid.
Eric was the last of our group of friends to hold out for Hulk Hogan, and we were all off the train. He was the last one.
Yeah.
You broke a young boy's heart today, Hulk Hogan. You did that.
7-year-old me. 7-year-old me is just
7-year-old Eric Daniels is crushed.
He's not doing good.
Not
good.
No.
But yeah, thank God for. Well, I guess just to finish off with Roman and Goldberg, I think they're trying to make it like a Rock Hogan kind of match, but I don't think it's gonna get anything.
That's not even like.
I think Goldberg gets booed out of the friggin' building, and I think Roman's gonna be right behind him.
I don't know.
This is not Rock Hogan at all.
I don't know,
and I think that's exactly this is not even a dream match.
It's not a dream.
Were people dreaming about this?
No, it never. I was looking forward to Roman getting massacred by the Fiend.
Oh yeah, that would have been
super into that.
That would have been great.
Next snap, walk out, done.
Because why can Becky Lynch go on a year-long run, but the Fiend can't?
Yeah, I know, right?
How many curb stomps did the Fiend take in those 2 matches with Seth Rollins? And you're telling me this guy gets beat by like
4 spears,
4 spears, 4 or 5 spears
geriatric from a grandpa. and then a really poorly done jackhammer.
Should call it the jackhammer. Should call it like the pickaxe. Something, the rock hammer, or whatever. Like the little picture from Shawshank Redemption, like that.
What's that little what's that little hammer the doctors do on your knee to like test?
Oh yeah,
that's what it is now. That's what it is because you're old and you need a doctor. Fiend probably needs a doctor after he dropped him on his head because he's old and terrible.
What's going through your head as the Fiend? You're staring up at that Saudi Arabian sky.
You can't be impressed.
And you're just like, what am I fucking doing here?
He probably just signed a long-term contract too because he did his whole like gimmick and they loved it and he's like I'm made. Like
he was super hot.
So much.
And then they hit him with the red lights.
The red lights.
And everything just
red lights didn't help, yeah. And they even said they think all his momentum is gone.
Oh, it's totally gone.
I don't really think it's all. I think he still gets a huge cheer from the crowd. I don't know about like live shows and shit, but like.
But we're watching pro wrestling, we're it's like going to see like a comic book movie. I'm suspending my disbelief because I can sit in a comic book movie and be like, this isn't real. This is fake bullshit.
A purple alien didn't destroy the world,
right?
No way.
He just snapped his fingers, huh? So I'm suspending my disbelief to watch this TV show.
Yes.
But you're not doing anything on WWE's end to fucking help
you're
the
not.
situation.
No, you're basically just being like, this is what we're doing. You either go with it or you don't.
You had Seth Rollins, who is pretty much portraying Jesus Christ on Monday Night Raw.
I will say I'm into that. I'm kind of into it. I'm into it too.
So the Fiend cannot lose to Jesus. The Fiend beat Jesus Christ, but could not beat.
Oh, that's
like
true.
A 60-year-old.
That's true. I didn't even think about
always
that.
concussed.
The Fiend did that. He made him Jesus Christ.
He turned him into Jesus. He put him on the proverbial cross.
That's true.
And crucified
him. He sacrificed him.
And he came back. And millions of people love him now.
That's so true. That's absolutely true. The Fiend made Jesus Christ. Makes him even better.
He did.
Even better.
He's like a Roman.
He brought the Yes Movement back for Daniel Bryan.
He did.
He turned Seth Rollins into the bad Jesus Christ.
He's the serpent on the apple tree, man.
Buddy, he is.
The only thing is, though, is I think that apple tree is dead. Because I don't know who I get... So with the suspended disbelief, who am I supposed to believe this guy can beat? Because now he's going to go to WrestleMania, he's going to lose to someone who's getting up to that Goldberg age.
Are you talking about
John Cena? Yeah, he's going to lose again. He doesn't beat John Cena.
I think John Cena is way more willing to put over talent than Goldberg is, for sure.
I don't think the Fiend is the Undertaker.
He's not the Undertaker. I hope Cena can fucking carte blanche whatever idiot in the office thinks that the Fiend is not over.
And be like, oh, yeah. You know what? I think you're right about that. I think...
Feel like I'm putting him over. Like, I'm here for, like, 6 weeks. You get me for 6 weeks, I gotta go make a fucking movie. Fast and Furious 10 starts here right away.
Which is the one that he's in that's coming out, like, right now?
Fast and Furious 9.
Is it 9?
Yes, 9.
Because I see all the memes like we finally got the Cena heel turn.
Oh, yeah.
In WWE.
He's the bad guy now.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's like Vin Diesel's brother.
Yeah, and for some reason he's like a special agent. He's like a special car driver, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
He's like a arms dealer.
Oh,
he's a master.
An arms dealer?
Yeah, he's all of these things. But like, where was that the last 20 years? Like, you just randomly sprung on the franchise that Vin Diesel had this secret spy race car driver assassin master thief, and now all of a sudden he's back for revenge.
It's so funny because he doesn't look at all like
not even a little bit. No,
they don't sound alike. They're Cena's ripped and Vin Diesel's not ripped.
Well, he's still like a big dude.
Yeah, but he's not. Like John Cena's got like the rock
arm.
I feel bad for
our
melty figurine there, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, well, he's gonna upstage Vin Diesel and he's gonna get kicked out of the franchise like The Rock was last franchise.
Maybe Vince has been funding these last few Fast and Furious movies and like, hey, I got a great actor for you. I got somebody you'll love.
Maybe that's why The Rock left. He's like, oh man.
Yeah, he went and did it.
Turning it into a
He's sending them Cena. I wonder who would be next. Who's the next really big?
Roman was in the last one.
Yeah, that's right.
He literally walks across the screen. That's like all he does, and then
was that Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah, he's holding like a fucking giant wrench for some reason, or like a car engine. He's in like a chop shop. He literally just walked across the screen. That's all he does.
Big dog choppers.
Big dog choppers. Yeah, he's like The Rock's cousin in the movie or something.
He's The Rock's cousin in real life, right?
Yeah.
He's an Anoa'i
I think he's one of the Anoa'i. Yeah.
Poor Samoa Joe, man. He's
wrong Samoan.
Wrong family, buddy.
And he got injured again in a commercial.
Oh, in a commercial? Is that what happened?
Yeah, somebody botched a tablespoon and dropped him on his fucking head. I feel so bad for that. I love Samoa Joe.
Was it like a KFC commercial?
Oh, probably. It probably was a fucking KFC commercial.
These are like former world champion, like Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, man.
What do they do with these fucking guys?
They let them leave and go back to Japan. That's what they do.
You know what? I think Nakamura loves it here. I see pictures of him. He's surfing all the time. I think he's got a contract.
I fucking hope that.
And he's like, I don't have to get the shit kicked out of me by like Minoru Suzuki anymore. So fuck it. I'm just gonna stay here in SoCal and fucking live it up.
That's fair. You know.
Fuck New Japan.
Some of those New Japan matches. That's fair.
They're brutal.
They are brutal, man. Like, yeah.
Actually, on WrestleMania weekend, Minoru Suzuki. He's fighting Orange Cassidy from AEW.
The Orange Cassidy.
I love
Orange Cassidy.
Freshly squeezed, man. That's gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna be able to watch that on any kind of streaming. I'm sure you won't be, but
did they not have Wrestle Kingdom on the wrestling?
No, this is WrestleMania weekend. So like now, WrestleMania weekend has turned into like every indie. Like on Earth, run shows in that city.
I even think AEW is doing they're not doing it that city, but I think they're doing something that weekend.
They should.
I think I agree. They totally
should. There's a good chance I would be tuning into that because this year's WrestleMania is
not shaping up.
I'm interested. Randy Orton Edge, I think, will be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not really hot for McIntyre Brock because that's just obviously predictable by where we're going.
I like McIntyre, but yeah,
I like McIntyre too. But it's like I already know he's gonna win.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not giving me any kind of.
It's true.
Give me something fucking tangible.
How about Ricochet getting fed to Brock and come on?
And they just buried him the whole show.
Oh,
they were showing tweets. Oh, he's got no fucking hope.
No, yeah.
Ricochet's getting no hope.
Walking to the ring, they show all those tweets about him, being terrible. And
why didn't you give this guy an entrance?
Exactly.
That match should have started with Ricochet comes flying out, and Brock's behind him, just beats him down to the ring. Ring the bell.
Don't even ring the bell.
F5. Fucking, we'll see you later.
Don't even ring the bell. Brock should have got a disqualification.
Oh,
or Ricochet should have been a disqualification.
Yeah, I was hoping because it was Ricochet.
Yeah.
Brock does good with these little guys. Yeah. You can give me 5 minutes of Ricochet bouncing off of fucking Brock. Give me a kick out.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking kick out.
Exactly.
You don't even give him. You get this guy's supposed to be a superhero.
Yeah, right.
He's so tiny. They keep bringing in these tiny guys, and I don't believe. It's cool, Ricochet or Adam Cole's in WWE, but it's fuck, they got to fight Brock Lesnar at some point.
But that's what makes this story so good, though. Is
if they tell the story, they're not telling me the story.
No, they're not. No, Vince is fucking tiny guys. They're not gonna beat up Brock Lesnar.
What do you got for me, Hunter?
What do you got for me, Hunter?
Oh well, this guy's been a champion all over the world, and everybody loves him. Let's feed him to Brock. All right.
How big is he? Can he speak English? Nope. Send him down. He's not ready.
Because I like that you see some of these people are going back to NXT.
Yeah, I like that too. Man.
Like Balor and I guess Charlotte Flair. Freshen it up a little bit.
Absolutely, man.
But these little guys, they need someone like Adam Cole to beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
The guy's made.
Yeah.
Why does Brock? And I love I'm a big Brock Lesnar guy.
You're a big fan.
I love him. He's one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
But I want to be able to believe. I need at a house show. Give me one of on the WWE network a televised house show, and Adam Cole goes over fucking Brock.
Yeah.
What do you hurt Brock at all? You don't hurt Brock.
Don't hurt Brock.
Vince doesn't want to hurt Brock.
No.
It's like Hogan must pose.
Yeah.
Brock must win.
LOL, Brock wins.
Fuck, dude. When was the last time he lost? What, would have been like last year at WrestleMania?
He's lost to Seth Rollins like a bunch of times. That's literally the only one he's allowed to lose to is Seth Rollins and Roman.
He lost to Roman at Mania.
He's lost to Seth. That's it. It's the only people he's lost. I don't even think he lost to Cena.
Maybe like when he first came back, like in 2012.
No,
he did lose.
Remember that
obviously, he lost to Triple H. Obviously,
did he lose to Triple H?
He lost to Triple H. So like Extreme Rules or something.
Or whatever.
No, it wouldn't have been a Mania. It would have been like Extreme Rules.
Was it?
Because like they had something when Goldberg came back, and then they started. They squashed Brock, which was like
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? There was a Survivor Series in Toronto.
Wow.
And it was like fucking like it was like 70 seconds. Fuck. And then they had the Rumble. And it was like The Undertaker, Goldberg, and Brock were in the Rumble. And it's like Goldberg comes out just eliminated. You're like, holy shit. And then they fought at Mania to get back what they lost to WrestleMania.
Okay, I remember Brock losing quick at the Rumble that year. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he got tossed out fast.
Yeah, I remember
He was fucking Goldberg.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah.
But they need Ricochet to do that. They need like fucking someone who's small. They need to push these small guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who can actually fucking wrestle.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Man,
but I could go on.
So upsetting. But yeah, and yeah, so other stuff that happened in the wrestling, the NXT was super entertaining this week. I love NXT, man.
I didn't catch NXT this week, but I'm sure it was. I believe you. Yeah,
NXT was good. Friggin' Johnny Gargano beat up Tommaso Ciampa.
Did he really?
Yeah, he went heel at the last takeover.
Oh.
Did you see the last takeover?
No, I didn't.
He hit Ciampa with the belt, and Ciampa lost.
I guess I didn't watch the last takeover.
Ciampa lost to Adam Cole in the champ.
Oh, he did.
Charlotte Flair accepted Rhea Ripley's challenge.
And
she wrestled Bianca Belair. That was really good, man.
Was that a good match?
Bianca Blair's rad.
Because she's got my attention from the
Bianca
Rumble.
Blair's
She's
rad.
totally got my attention.
She's so strong, dude.
And I'm not big on the women's wrestling.
No, I know.
And
then we got the fucking Broserweights.
Oh, my favorite. Bro. That's a good matchup. I like that.
Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, yeah. Yeah, that was good. They beat the Undisputed Era at the takeover.
Yep.
And then they had like a promo segment this week on the NXT. They were talking about a golf cart or something.
Yeah, apparently I saw them hijacking, or like they were hiding in Triple H's.
Oh yeah, that was one of their skits because they were trying to get somewhere. They were trying to get they were trying to get to Takeover to go to Takeover.
Yeah. So they hopped on Triple H's little Airbus.
Yeah, and then I think he went on Twitter like a few days ago that there's like a smoke problem on his plane now. Yeah. So it's cool that
he a pothead? Is Riddle a pothead?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess yeah.
Yeah. He's
bro.
Yeah, that's why he got fired from UFC.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he had so many like violations of the wellness policy.
So he's like the new Rob Van Dam.
Probably.
That's awesome.
He's not gonna go anywhere.
Is he ever gonna get his hands on Brock Lesnar?
No. Although there was like a funny little article about like how somebody's speculating that Goldberg is watching the Broserweight like promo videos now.
Oh really?
Yeah. There's
Brock's watching him.
No, Goldberg.
Oh really?
Because he wants to beat up Goldberg too. Yeah, he wants to beat up Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
Well, fucking good. Let him. Let him do it.
I agree.
He's a legit UFC guy.
I agree, man.
Goldberg did what? Fucking kickboxing? He knows kickboxing, right?
He's like trained in a fucking dojo gym. He's not like.
Oh, so he's never had like an actual.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever like been a kickboxer. Yeah.
See, I would believe that because this guy. If you fight MMA and you go to WWE, immediately I think you should be the champion.
I am not a fan
Who could stop you?
Yeah, I am not a fan of Matt Riddle until he gets in the ring, and then I'm like, oh, I love this guy.
I love that.
As soon as he starts talking, I'm like,
you know, like his promos, no,
bro, you ruined it, man. But as soon as he like gets in there, man, I'm like, yeah, you could kick my ass.
Is Velveteen Dream back?
Yeah, he came back. He came back like 2 weeks ago. The weekend before the takeover, I think he came back. Yeah.
See, I like him too.
Yeah, him and what's his face, Roddy Strong.
Yeah,
really good. I like Roddy Strong a lot too.
Roddy Strong's been alive forever.
Yeah, he's like 38 now.
Yeah, he's old as shit.
He's so good too. He's another one of those small guys that's never gonna like be the main guy. He's an NXT. he's probably an NXT lifer for sure.
But that's good for him. Like him and like someone like Ciampa, like Why would you want to go to WWE if you're like, I'm just going to get lost there?
Yeah.
You know, I got, especially Ciampa with the neck injury.
Yeah.
I could have a shortened schedule.
Oh, I wouldn't let Ciampa wrestle Brock. You crazy?
That would be a good fight, though.
It would be.
That would be a really good fight. But you know who's going to win.
It would not be a good match. It would be Brock suplexing him for 3 minutes, and then losing.
He's strong as fuck, though, Ciampa.
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude. He's super strong. Absolutely, and he does some crazy shit in the ring. Like you see that tables match with him and Adam Cole, like
yes.
Oh,
holy
fuck! Neck surgery, dude.
He looks like he has a history.
He does.
Ciampa, like he looks menacing.
Jeez.
But yeah, I think they need to push those guys.
They do call him the Psycho Killer.
That's true.
In NXT, so it's kind
of that's one of my favorite chants. That and the one for John Moxley, where the crowd's like, "Fuck him up, Moxley! Fuck him up!"
Really? That's awesome. I don't think I've heard them yet. That's awesome.
Yeah, and AEW's got their Revolution pay-per-view coming up.
That's actually tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, so that'll be good for sure.
Yeah, Jericho Moxley.
That'll be a good match.
Cody Rhodes finally getting his hands on MJF.
Oh, MJF.
That's gonna be good. See, they're telling stories. I
love MJF.
They're telling stories.
They're telling them. They are.
Imagine that.
That whipping episode where he whipped Cody Rhodes.
Oh my god! Go on YouTube, you people out there. If you're even the slightest bit a wrestling fan, go watch MJF whipping Cody Rhodes with a leather belt.
Tears, folks. Tears.
Disgusting.
The performance. Oh,
his brother's out there, like
his wife's crying.
DDP,
all his buddies are out there.
Yeah, that was rough. And then, like, the last one on his chest.
Oh, right on the tattoo that says Dream, which is like a homage to his dead father.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, that should be a really good show. The Young Bucks and...
They went heel this week. I don't think it's like a full-on heel turn, but they did a promo segment with Hangman Page and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
It was just like a sit-down interview.
Yeah.
And they basically shit on Kenny Omega and Hangman Page.
Yeah. Do you think it's them going heel, or is like...
I did see that theory that it could be actually Kenny Omega that goes heel.
Really? I'm dead set on that it's going to be Hangman Page. I almost see him doing like the like...
I feel like he's like the underdog though, because he's like kind of the loner that like keeps to himself and he's drinking beer all the time. And he's kind of like that. He's kind of like that loner that drinks by himself. You don't want to turn that guy into. You don't want to turn the guy who may or may not have a drinking problem into a bad guy.
Could they be trying to turn him into like a Stone Cold Steve Austin?
They're absolutely doing that. Absolutely, 100%.
Because what I see from him is like I don't know. I'm sure it was like Hogan. It was like Hogan and Savage at the end of the Mega Powers, and like Hogan like. Miss Elizabeth gets like hurt. Hogan takes off with her to like it was Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah.
And then Savage is left to die against Bossman and Akeem.
Are you equating Hangman Page?
Well, no, but this is what I see happening. This is what I see happening. So then and
the Young Bucks.
It's going to be the Bucks just beating the shit out of Kenny Omega for like 10 minutes, can't get the tag, and then just as Omega's gonna get to Hangman just drops down.
I can see that.
And just wipes his hands, walks away.
I can see that, but I can see it being the reverse.
You think, Kenny Omega?
I think Kenny Omega.
I don't think he can go. I think he's like Cena. You can't turn him heel.
I think you can turn Kenny.
He would have to like beat the shit out of like Rio or something to like turn him heel to me. Like,
oh yeah, he's friends with Rio too.
I think they're dating.
Oh, is that like his girlfriend or what?
I think so.
I thought he was married.
I don't think he's married. I don't know. A lot of people think. Well, whatever.
A lot of people think what?
A lot of people think he's a great wrestler. A lot of people think he's a great wrestler.
Kenny Omega? Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
I haven't heard that.
I'm not saying that on the air.
No, that's
I love
cool.
Kenny Omega, but
Kenny Omega is rad. Whether that's true or not,
he is super rad, man. He's still to me the best wrestler on the planet. I don't know what the fuck. I'm interested to see, but this is the thing. Yeah. I'm interested to see this because there's potentially like two different stories going on at the same time here. Whereas WWE, it's like. Great. Baron Corbin's fighting fucking Roman Reigns again.
You literally know what all the outcomes
I know what's going to happen. I can pretty much... You know what? You know what I want to do on one of these shows?
Yeah.
When the Mania card is set...
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict WrestleMania. I'm gonna predict it down.
Absolutely do that.
We need to do that because I'm gonna show you how fucking shit.
Absolutely, we'll do that for sure.
Just wait till WrestleMania goes to 2 nights.
Let's elimination chambers next weekend. Who do you think is going to win that? Next Sunday.
Are there matches announced? I know this is the women's.
It's like the women's match.
And that's what, a number one contender thing?
Yeah,
so that'll be Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, it's absolutely 100%.
A
million percent.
Why even have this match?
To watch Shayna Baszler kick the shit out of 5 little girls for 20 minutes.
She's gonna manhandle.
It's gonna hurt all of those
people.
Oh my god.
I feel so like Ruby Riott comes back.
Ruby Riott's the only one that may legit be able to.
It should come down to Ruby
and Shayna Baszler.
And Shayna
yeah,
Baszler.
for sure, absolutely.
I mean, it should. It's probably come down to her and fucking Liv Morgan,
it'll be Natalya and fucking Shayna. Eric's not into the Natalya anymore.
She's
700 years old.
She's done. I don't like the cat fucking outfit.
The cat thing is weird. It's weird.
I don't like anything about her.
Man, you know that's WWE like playing up her like crazy old cat lady thing. They made her fart on television for like 6 months.
They did.
They did that to her. Vince McMahon hates the Hart family. He did that.
He does. Her. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's probably why he killed Owen Hart.
Oh. Wow. Hot take, folks. Hot take.
Oh man, yeah. No. So there's the women's elimination chamber.
And
there isn't
even a men's one yet.
I don't think they've been building this up at all. No, they've been building up the Super Show.
It's like a week. It's next week. And
you know it's going to be like a 3.5 hour show. Where are they getting this?
Only the women.
Humberto Carrillo will probably fight
Andrade.
Yeah, because he's back now. His suspension is up. Yeah.
Which I don't.
What else do you got for me?
That's true. Man.
Elimination Chamber is so like if this was the olden days, and you had $30 in your pocket, and AEW is running Saturday night and WWE is running Sunday night,
1,000%.
AEW's getting my money.
AEW's getting all the money, absolutely. Oh, and we should actually talk about like how WWE might actually be selling their pay-per-views to ESPN.
I wanted to ask you about.
So when we might not even be able to talk about it and watch fucking pay-per-view anymore in like.
So that would mean all that shit goes. I'm sorry, to ESPN Plus.
Yeah, like it's just like they want to sell their pay-per-view rights to ESPN. Yeah, because so they basically give you all the shit for super cheap, all their terrible product for super cheap, and then they sell it off.
I'm fucking disgusted.
It's kind of.
I just got the fucking network. Just got made at. For those of you that don't know, the WWE has the WWE Network, which has been available in places like India, England, Sri Lanka, all these places. Not available in Jasper. No. For the longest time, they finally gave me the network. I'm loving the network. And now they're gonna take that shit away from me.
Well, they're not gonna take like all the old stuff. I'm sure they're gonna keep all. They're gonna get rid of the current pay-per-views. Like when there's a new pay-per-view, like you can't have that for being a member of the WWE Network.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's kind of stupid.
It's the fucking WWE Network.
It's gonna be like 40% of their audience gone. There's only so much terrible WCW pay-per-views you can watch.
Well, because what I'm doing now is what I did with like when the Survivor Series did. I'm watching all of the WrestleManias right now.
Yeah.
So I'm up to like WrestleMania. I think I'm at WrestleMania 10. Like I just started it, like the Bret Owen match, and I'm just like, because I'm at work. It's so I've been going through. I can't wait to get to like these like WrestleMania 14 and. Like those era WrestleManias, and then I'm loving that. So they better not touch that. As long as you're telling me they're not going to touch that.
No, I'm pretty sure they're going to keep all the like old pay-per-views on.
I will fucking ruin people's
They would have to. Like,
I will send letters.
Why the hell does Fox want the old pay-per-views?
I don't know. If it generates money, it's all about fucking money.
I guess like reruns. They've been doing reruns for like a billion years. So I guess so. It is all about generating.
It's so weird, like all these like companies that like.
Doesn't Saudi Arabia pay you enough, Vince? Don't they pay you enough?
They got to use that to dig up old Razzlers to come down. And, they got Shawn Michaels out of retirement, man. They got some serious
money. Got an imposter who pretended to be Shawn Michaels out of retirement. They did not get Shawn Michaels out of retirement. They got some terrible imposter who Saudi Arabia thought was Shawn Michaels.
WWE is such a clusterfuck right now. I don't even know what they do anymore.
They're going through. We are like in a terrible abusive relationship, but we're too afraid to leave. They're like the going through the motions wife and we're the going through the motions husband, and we just don't want to leave because we're worried the new cool girl won't like us.
It's like an Eminem
So we
video.
stick around. You stick around.
Yeah, it's you know, ugh. Because as soon as you see like, oh, what is that, pro wrestling?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
But you can't say to them, oh, but there's this New Japan over here because they're not streaming New Japan.
No.
Or fucking AEW.
No.
Oh, that Hulk Hogan stuff.
Oh, buddy.
That Hulk Hogan shit.
Hulk Hogan shit.
Yeah, I tuned in the other day. I saw some dude body slammed on a grand piano.
Although in hindsight, like,
Dope.
Dude, Hulk Hogan stuff in hindsight now is hilarious. It's
so like.
Don't.
This promo is brought to you by cocaine. Is what that. There should be a disclaimer.
What was that one we watched? The Waffle?
Oh, the Yappa Pie Indians match.
Look that up. You won't find it because it's a made up fucking Indian.
There are no Yappa Pie.
There's no Yappa Pie.
But in wrestling canon, there is the Yappa. When you need to beat somebody and you can't do it in a steel cage, you turn to the Yappa Pie.
The Yappa Pie. They know how to beat somebody up.
They know about leather, and they know about how to use it. Do these Yappa Pie people?
Yeah, they have these. They have these really, really, really tough leather straps. They look like They look like weight belts that say Hollywood on them. And they use them to defeat their enemies.
It's funny too because when Hogan went back to the ring,
and Hogan passed that knowledge on.
Everyone's got a weight belt now.
Everyone's got a weight belt.
Cody's got a weight belt. Jericho's got a weight belt.
It's true, man.
I'm surprised Brock doesn't fucking wear one. It's so WCW to see that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking weight belt.
See what I said last week about how like AEW could it's
like that
slippery.
It's a slippery shit. It's a heyday. They're in the heyday right now.
Man. They are in the heyday. Oh,
they just need like a big like NWO.
Man, oh.
Well, I guess the Inner Circle is kind of like that.
They are not like the NWO.
Well, no, like, but in that vein of like they're the big faction, the big heel faction. But
so would that make Hangman the Sting? Does that make Hangman the Sting?
Wouldn't that make him the Luger?
Is Moxley the Sting? Luger.
Wouldn't he be the Luger?
Is the Luger? Oh, man. Boo. They're not going to do anything with Hangman. I don't know. I guess Moxley could... Well, no. Moxley's the Luger. Hangman's the Sting.
Well, who's the... So what? So Chris Jericho is Ric Flair?
Well, he would be the Hogan, wouldn't he? Because it's like...
Because he's putting people over. Well, not yet.
Okay, but. He's the good Hogan. He's the good Hogan. He's the Hogan that the world thinks they want.
Oh.
Or is the Hogan?
I don't think the world thinks they want the Hulk Hogan.
They don't now.
That guy was old even when he was young.
That's very true.
So funny to watch.
He was old in Rocky 3.
Yeah, who would be? No, Moxley's the Sting. Moxley's the Sting. Yeah, I guess Jericho is the Hogan, and
So
who's the
maybe Omega.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes could be the Ric Flair.
Oh, Omega's the Ricky Steamboat.
Omega's the Ricky Steamboat for sure.
Oh fuck yeah, he is, buddy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fuck, I love Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, who doesn't love Ricky Steamboat?
Pieces of shit. That's who doesn't like Ricky Steamboat.
Hulk Hogan didn't like Ricky Steamboat.
Of course he did.
That's why Ricky Steamboat was never the champion.
From the Far East, bro.
Because Hulk Hogan, the Far East, with that North Carolina accent.
Do you know what his real name is? Ricky Steamboat?
No.
Richard Blood.
No way.
Dick Blood. That is Ricky Steamboat's shoot name.
That is amazing. Amazing. Ricky Steamboat, you're a rock star. Oh, man.
We miss you, buddy.
We absolutely miss you. What else did you get up to? Did you get to see any cool movies or watch any cool shows or hang out with any cool parties?
Well, I guess we should mention it's Chad Doyle's 30th birthday.
It is Chad Doyle's 30th birthday. Shout out to Chad Doyle on Sunday.
What up, Moose?
What up? We're going to work on making it so that you can call in. I know that you want to do that.
Oh, we're going to get him calling.
Yeah, we're going to get him calling. We got to do the timing. I want to figure out how to do this live. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Maybe our other co-host...
You want to go LIVE?
Maybe our other co-host knows how to... Yeah, because That would
you mean the co-host that didn't want to show up?
Yeah,
to work today?
the one with the sniffles. Yeah.
Took his ball and went home.
Yeah, he did.
That guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we're here, folks. We're here.
We're here for you.
We're here for you. But yeah, he went home. But yeah, because I feel like that would be the easiest way to get call-ins, right? Because because then you could kind of say this is when we're doing this, blah blah blah.
Sure.
If you want to call in, we'll leave 10 minutes before the end of the show for callers and whatnot, and
let us know what you think.
Or we could just advertise on Twitter, be like, we'll be doing this at this time, and we'll leave 10 minutes at the end of the show, and then we'll just say, we'll be like, okay, 10 minutes is left, callers, and then we'll just sit here for 10 minutes, hoping that somebody calls us.
Call in, people!
Call in, people! But they won't be able to call in because we're recording this on our voice memo, so they won't know that we're recording this.
No, this is a beautiful studio on...
Yeah,
I'm sorry, is this not... I thought this was Abbey Road Studios. This is, with mixers and producers and...
Behind the curtain, buddy. Behind the curtain.
Yeah,
you can't be giving the fourth wall secrets away, man.
Yeah, going live. Yeah, I think I'd be... Oh boy,
it's definitely not in the immediate future, I don't think, but I do think that is something that we would like to pursue and like to talk about and discuss and maybe see how it goes. But yeah, so like I said, have you seen any movies or like TV shows or anything this week?
I haven't seen any movies. There are movies. What's coming?
Anything else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about. I want to solve the problems, man.
What's your problem?
No. No movies. No, I haven't seen any good movies. I'm shocking. I'm rewatching The Office.
I want someone to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone because I got to read that shit by Thursday, and I like Harry Potter, but I don't want to read the whole book.
So you want someone to give you a detailed report?
Yes, I would like a detailed report synopsis.
Who would have read that book?
Everybody's read Harry Potter, and I've actually read Harry Potter, but like years ago.
Not everybody.
Okay, not everybody's read Harry Potter. Somebody at this table has never read Harry Potter,
and I have not seen them. The only thing I can tell you about Harry Potter is that there's a scene in either the first or the second movie where they're playing like human chess.
That is very true, sir. That's very true.
That's my knowledge. Other than the fact that I know that there's a guy named Harry Potter. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Right.
I hear he's big.
Just no, like he's not big. He's a tiny little.
Well, no, but he's
he's huge over the way.
Harry Potter.
No, just not into the. You're not really
into that fantasy.
Fantasy kind of stuff. No,
Lord of the Rings.
You didn't like the Game of Thrones.
Doesn't excite me.
You know. Sorry, folks. This will be the last time that Eric Daniels is on this podcast.
I'm getting fired again. I'm like JR. All these pink slips flying my way.
Oh.
Yeah, no, geez, like, I don't really watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of old movies.
Yeah.
So,
do you like Akira Kurosawa?
Akira Kurosawa?
Yeah, he's Japanese.
What is he, like a director?
Yeah. He makes like samurai movies. Like Seven Samurai?
I don't really watch samurai movies.
Oh, buddy. Have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
I have seen The Magnificent Seven.
Okay, well, The Magnificent Seven only exists because of Seven Samurai.
Really, yeah?
Yes.
So this guy's like an older director?
It's an American remake of Seven Samurai. Yeah, he was a Japanese director from like the 50s to like the 80s. Yeah, he was around. He's had like a really long career, but his movies are so like I've been watching a lot of his movies on Criterion, and I bought a bunch of his movies. I got a bunch of his movies for Christmas, so I've been watching those.
So I'm not like opposed to samurai, but it's just like where would I watch it? Right?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because I watch like Turner, like I'll put on like Turner Classic Movies if there's like a Bogart flick on.
Bogart, yeah.
Oh, I love Bogart.
Bogey.
He's the Tom Hanks of the 1950s. He's black and white Tom Hanks.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like Cary Grant might have been the Tom Hanks of the 1950s or 40s, man.
Cary Grant?
African Queen, man. He was an African Queen, yeah. He's kind of got a Tom Hanks everyman vibe. I feel like...
Yeah, you know what? I think there's a lot of guys from that era that you could probably say was like the... Because there was a lot of good actors.
That's fair.
Yeah, Spencer Tracy.
Are you saying that Tom Hanks is comparable to all the Hollywood screen legends?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man's Chinese Theater should be the Tom Hanks Film Appreciation Institute.
Wow.
And they just have a big picture of Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks all the time.
Double gun.
Double gun Tom Hanks.
He's just, you know what? I think Tom Hanks is too serious to give double guns.
Man, he's so funny in like interviews and shit, and he seems like such an approachable, likable guy. And then he just goes and does like sad war dramas all the time. Do some comedy, Tom.
All the time.
Tom Hanks, do a comedy.
What was the last comedy he would have done?
Fucking Toy Story 4.
Yeah, but those are kids' movies.
They're still funny.
I mean, Big Splash, Turner and Hooch.
I agree, man. Those are awesome movies. I agree.
I just recently watched Turner and Hooch. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. Like, I watch a lot of old movies. I don't get out to the movies a lot.
Joe versus the Volcano.
Joe versus the Volcano. I still have to watch that. I have not seen that ever.
I like Joe versus Volcano. It's pretty good.
Oh,
League of Their Own. League of Their Own is rad.
Yeah.
There's no crying in baseball.
That's such a good movie. I love that flick. What about you? Have you seen any good movies lately?
I watched like a couple kids movies the last like few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know all about those now.
I watched a couple kids movies.
Which kid movies?
I think I watched Spies in Disguise. It's like an animated movie. It's got Will Smith in it. He's like a secret agent is the premise, and then like there's like a nerdy tech assistant that apparently turns him into a pigeon.
Oh, okay, that's another.
It's probably based on some children's book. It was fairly entertaining. It's got some cool animation. I like animation. I'm a big fan of animation and how it's done and how it's made. And yeah, I just like seeing cool animated things.
Yeah, I mean those movies are getting like super, like intricate. Like the visuals that you're seeing. It's.
Oh, and I also watched again for like the probably 12th time Avengers Endgame because it's amazing.
I didn't see Endgame yet.
What?
Because I told you I was going through order with Disney Plus because I kind of stopped. Where did I stop? Thor. No. The last Marvel movie I watched was Guardians Volume 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you still got a ways to go.
Yeah, I still have a ways to go, but I am enjoying it.
Yeah.
But my heart still belongs to DC.
Sorry. Does it belong to DC or just Superman?
No, it belongs to DC.
Yeah, you like all.
Well, I guess more specifically, if Superman were to break away,
even the Batman and the like.
Batman's cool. Yeah. Batman's cool. He's not my favorite. I don't put him up on that pedestal.
He's up on that pedestal.
Well, this brooding.
He's in our fancy studio, folks. We have a lot of Batman paraphernalia.
I'm looking at his fucking mug right now.
Yeah, you are.
Have you seen the pictures of the Robert Pattinson suit?
Yeah, I dig it, man.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
He's kind of got like a Shogun, like samurai kind of like vibe to it, which I like because I feel like he's kind of a ninja, man. He's kind of like he studies.
Well, he is. Yeah, he's
kind of a ninja, man.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that they're kind of going back to that like Shogun samurai ninja look.
What was the League of Shadows?
The League of Shadows.
And I will say, Bane, the villain from Dark Knight Rises, is like with Zod from the original Superman movies. That's really
out of all the pantheon of villains in superhumans, you put Bane as high as Zod.
He was
Bane.
Bane. Oh my god!
I like
that. Bane. He was so funny to me. Oh my god! The fucking opening scene where it's like. They have him all tied up. You have no idea it's Bane, and then the CIA guy pretends to shoot the guy in the head, and then he goes like, he starts interrogating the other guy, and he's like, well, perhaps he's wondering why he would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Yeah,
that's gold.
Yeah,
that is gold. Everything he said was fucking. I would be Team Bane.
You're big. For you. For you.
We all initiated, aren't we, Bruce? Like, it was just, he was so, like, oh, man.
You adopted the dog.
I was born in it. Like,
molded by it.
Oh, my God.
Man.
He is such a,
I do think Bane has grown on me a lot more over the years. Since the first time I saw that movie, like whenever it came out.
Was that Kevin Nash who played fucking Bane in Batman?
No, it was his tag team partner from WCW when they were whatever the hell they were called, the Shock Master team or whatever.
Okay.
But it was his tag team partner. It was like Sven Burns Svensson or something.
Glacier or somebody like that.
No, he was like a big like strongman dude, but
okay.
he was like, I'm pretty sure he was like Kevin Nash's tag team partner from WCW, but he was just like a.
That was like a laborer.
Yeah, he was like a generic wrestler.
No. This guy, this Bane was a fucking.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
You know what? I do now actually.
Yeah, you should absolutely go on Amazon Prime because you can get it on your like smart TV and there's like a channel. No, you might not be able to do it because you got to buy it. But I was gonna say if you were inclined to get like one of the Stack TV channel,
right?
It's like a TV channel and it gives you a bunch of different options. You get like the Home and Garden, Food Network.
Sweet.
Yeah, buddy.
Home and fucking Garden channels. Sign me
you
up.
learn how to build a house.
To flip it and then flip it after, and then the next show is how you flip it.
You learn how to be a douchebag real estate agent.
I need to know how I can get a hold of some listings in LA.
In LA, buddy. Yeah. I have $12 million and I want to retire in Milan right now.
I can put you in that house, man.
Sign me up.
Because of the Home and Garden.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you just don't know me at all, man.
I'm trying to get to a point. And there's also the cartoon, but there's like a Harley Quinn cartoon.
Okay.
But the best part of that cartoon is Bane. Bane is in that cartoon.
Yeah.
And he's literally like Tom Hardy Bane.
Is it? Yeah, it's Tom Hardy Bane.
It's not like his voice, but
right.
He's doing a Tom Hardy impression, and it's so funny. There's like a part in the third episode where they're like Harley Quinn's at the Legion of Doom, like meeting everybody, and she meets Bane in the kitchen of the Legion of Doom. He's got a coffee cup that says "Caffeine is my reckoning." It's amazing. And I want a coffee cup that says "Caffeine is my reckoning." It is the best.
Because of course there's a fucking kitchen at the Legion of Doom.
Yeah. So, the whole premise.
Perhaps we would get hungry too. Why wouldn't we be allowed to have a bite?
But literally, the whole show is people making fun of Bane and him doing a Tom Hardy impression. It's amazing. But yeah,
that's so funny. What's the name of the show?
Harley Quinn.
That's just Harley Quinn?
It's just called Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
It's super funny, man. Even if you want to like try to find it some other way.
Is Bane like a central character?
He's one of the main villains. He's literally in
it's always like a Tom Hardy impression.
He's literally in every episode. It's amazing. I'll show you after. Yeah. I won't be able to show you right now because we're on there, but I'll show you.
Absolutely.
But it's so funny, man.
That's awesome.
He literally gets shit on like the whole time.
Fucking poor guy.
Like there's an episode where there's
Nobody loves me.
There's an episode where you got to sign up for henchmen on the Legion of Doom, and nobody
sign up,
and nobody wants to be his henchman.
Okay, guys, come on.
But the crime,
Frank, come on, Frank, it's your turn, bud. You got the short straw.
But the crime he wants to commit is he wants to blow up like a yogurt shop, because the guy at the yogurt shop got his order wrong. So he just wants to blow up this yogurt shop. It's super fun.
Sometimes I just want plain vanilla.
But yeah, man.
So this is like a comedy?
It's definitely a comedy.
Wow.
Absolutely, it's a little comedy.
I can't believe I've never heard of
this.
It's
Super violent and rated R.
It's super violent and rated R, but they're all shitting on fucking
It's super violent, rated R, funny.
That's so awesome.
It's so good.
I gotta get on that train.
It's excellent.
I gotta get on that train.
But yeah, folks, we might be shutting her down here pretty quick just because there's just the two of us tonight, and we have to. We have other shit. Actually,
we got an hour 22.
Yeah, we got quite a long setup.
It's a big episode.
Little bit of an episode here. We ran a little bit longer than I was expecting, but yeah. What do you got going on for the rest of your week?
Well, I'm probably gonna try to find a way to watch AEW
tomorrow. Yeah.
And then Sunday, I'm definitely all in for we're going out for Chad's birthday.
Are we going somewhere? Or is that happening at the house?
I don't know what's going on. I haven't gotten any updates.
They haven't really updated or made a plan.
No, but if somebody out there listening knows what the fuck's going on with Chad's birthday, please let us know.
Maybe somebody in a Facebook group that made a plan, because because
would be nice.
Would be nice if they told everybody the plan.
We're waiting.
We are waiting. Times are taking somebody.
So yeah, that, and then Monday will probably just be a little nice day in with Tommy, and then back to the grind.
Oh yeah, you get Sunday, Monday off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the golden days.
These are the golden days, buddy. Yeah, it's true.
Although I do, I guess it's probably a story. You know what? Next show, I'll tell you about the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh,
That I can't get rid of. There's a teaser for you, so you got to tune in next week.
burying the lead. Folks.
No. Oh yeah, I guess I was.
Burying the
This
lead.
is a good one. If we weren't at almost an hour and a half,
We're gonna write that down so we remember.
we are gonna write that down. In fact, I'm gonna write it down right now.
Right.
Because I fucked up, and Katie did not help me out in that situation.
Were you mean to Jehovah's?
I was not mean to them. I was polite and cordial.
Okay. We'll save it. We'll save it
Yeah.
for next time. We'll save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much all I got going on. Just
Right on. And what I'm probably gonna do the same. I'm probably gonna try to figure out what's going on with our buddy's birthday on Sunday here, and then I go back to school because I'm a nearly 40-year-old man who decided to go back to school.
to never stop learning, man.
And I'm learning.
We're
lots of
gonna
shit.
teach this old dog some new tricks.
This dog is learning lots of old tricks. So that's what I will be doing in the next week or so, and hopefully we'll be back on Friday with a full crew. And see you next time.
See you later.